Welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. For those watching right now, we have people watching. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. It is my honor and it is my esteemed privilege to be sitting down today with Frank, Tobias, and Stefan from Witchbound.
Hello, everybody. Thanks.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here today, guys.
No, we have to thank. It's our pleasure to be here.
Thank you for inviting us. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for inviting us.
So, Stefan,
Yes,
can we talk about the history of Witchbound?
yes, of course. First, before I begin, I have to say best regards to everybody from Natalie. She wanted to join us, but she's not doing so well today. So here is Frank. Frank, he joined in. So we are 3 from 6 band members. I for myself play guitar, especially rhythm guitar. Yeah, and this is Tobi. He's a vocalist. We have 2 vocalists, Natalie and Tobi, and this is Frank. He plays bass guitar, and we have the other persons I have to introduce shortly is Peter Lange on drums.
Mm.
And Julian Steiner, he's the youngest and the newest on guitar, lead guitar. And so you see we are 2 generation band. He could be my son, okay?
Yeah.
But that's okay as long we have fun with making music together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So about the history of the band, do you have 2 or 3 hours or 4?
It's a long story.
It's a long story. I will try to say the most important things.
Yes.
It all began with I and Peter, we have played in Stormwitch. This was a German band which still exists, but with other line-up, and I think it was 2004 or 5 when the leader of Stormwitch, was called Harald Spengler, or literate. He was his alias name. He asked us to make a project with him together, as 4 band members who were together again from former Stormwitch times, and then we wrote songs together, and I think this was 2005. We rehearsed a little bit, and then we wanted to make first only an album or project with 2 or 3 different singers, and all this was planned, but unfortunately it lasted some years because Harald had some problems, and he changed his studio. He had his own studio, had some problems with the health and so on, and so I didn't expect that this will be successful, or it will be happening. The recordings, we had only some demos which we recorded in some rehearsal without singer, only melodies in head, and then it was 2013 when it was said Harald died. He was 50 years old, and we made a tribute concert with him with other Stormwitch and other musicians, and this was successful. There were more than 1,000 people there, and then we decided to finish this work. And before Harald's death, he had took on board Martin Winkler, who's other guitar player, who played on the first Witchbound album, and also is still important for our new album. Who unfortunately died 2 years ago. So you see, this is a lot of we had a lot of sad things, the history, but we didn't give up, and so I think it was 2014 when we decided to start not only project with a band and called the band Witchbound. So we come together with the two guys from Puerto Records, with Van Stelze and Thorsten Ihlenfeld. We know them from former times, from Stormwitch and concerts and everything. And we were their first band in their label, El Puerto Records. And so we were four people in the band. It was Peter, Ronnie Gleisberg on bass, and Martin Winkler on guitar and me on guitar. And then we took we looked for a singer, and it was Thorsten Lichtner. Thorsten also was a friend of Harald. And yes, then we recorded the first album, which was half, you can say halfly written by Harald and half by me in combination. And this was released on Walpurgis Night 2015. Almost 6 years ago. And the next years was a little bit difficult because I will make only the most important things. In the end of 2016, the singer left us, the Thorsten Lichtner, because he said it would be too, it would be too much to combine with his job, to do the band and the job, and so we had to look for a singer. Then we took Natalie as a singer, and some months later we had some concerts which were already booked, and we had some guest singers, and this was also Tobi. He was before a guest singer before he officially joined Witchbound. And then in the same year we had to look for another bass player because we had some difficulties with Ronnie. And then in the beginning, I think next year, Frank joined us. And so we started to plan again concerts to make some to finish our new album. It was not planned that it took such a long time, but with all these things and changes, it was difficult to continue this thing because we had to rearrange some songs and everything. So, and then was the next shock was that the death of Martin Winkler. It was beginning in 2019, and this was really a shock for us because he was not only very important and a talented guitar player, he also recorded. He had his own little studio. He arranged songs and wrote songs, and then for the next months we didn't know if there would be a future for the band because this would be very hard to replace him. And we said, we met some months later or half year later and said, oh, we had so much work in this album, in the songs, so much Oh, Herzblut. I don't know how you say in English. We have gave our time, our everything,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and we said we heard the songs because we had some good demos already of the song. We said, oh, this would be a pity to not to finish these things, not to release things. So we decided to start again,
yeah,
and the next point was that we had a problem because Martin had yeah, he was a good singer also. We had two songs on the first album which he sang, and he sang a lot of backing vocals, and so we our songs have a lot of vocals. If you hear them in the first album and in the second album, there are a lot of uh, chorus and vocals, and so we said it would be difficult, especially live, and so we said okay. Maybe we want to perform the old songs also, so it would be good a combination at this time to replace Martin on the vocals, and so we asked Tobias if he would come, not only as guest but also as a band member, a fixed band member, and I think this was good because we had more possibilities with all the songs, with all the arrangements, because there are a lot of chords going. If you hear new songs, you will know what I mean. And I think he and Natalie, they are a very good team. No couple, but a very good team. And they work good together. And I think this is good for us, and this is enrichment for the band. Yeah. So I'm nearly now at the end of, not at the end, but at the at this at the presence of Witchbound. And then was the next problem. We had this Corona pandemic, so we wanted to give the first concerts with this new lineup, and this was not possible because all was cancelled.
yeah,
So we said, okay, what can we do? We spent this time working on this new album, on the new songs, because there was still a lot to do. We had to record some things, all the basses, all some guitars, all vocals of Tobi, vocals, some more vocals of Natalie, and so it was not too bad for us this situation because we could work on this or on this new album, which is now ready. We are very happy. This is the new album, End of Paradise, will be released on Walpurgis Night, and it's now 6 years since the first album. And we hope we can play live also soon, but this is a problem for all bands now. But we are very happy that we have brought this thing to a good end, and yes, this is now for Witchbound. We are six. We are we are hard to play, but for we also are happy that now this thing is yeah, is ready or is finished, and we hope the people will like it, because it's a little bit different from the first album because it has some more. But I think we can talk about this later. I have now I have now told a lot about Witchbound, but this was a story which happened a lot of things, not only good things, but we are fighters. We didn't give up, and we hope that now with this line up and with a new album, we're on a good way. Yes.
yeah. Well, those that are watching right now, please feel free to say hi in the chat. Ask my guest today, Witchbound, any questions you would like to know about their music. I have a treat for everybody that is here. For the last 2 weeks or so, I have been working real closely with Stefan, and we have a treat for everybody. Everybody, this is Interstellar Odyssey. This is Witchbound. Enjoy.
Once I
Ah, jetzt muss ich mich wieder einschalten.
Interstellar Odyssey. I love I love that.
With the video.
Oh, that was wonderful, Tobias. I still get bumps over that. That is phenomenal, Tobias. Phenomenal. Hey, wow, it's awesome. Janice Lala, been driving. This is great. Andreas. Undos.
Ah, Andy. Hi.
How are you, Andreas? My name is The Dreamer. Welcome to my show. Wonderful. Interstellar Odyssey. Just when I was watching that, just kind of watching everything, all of a sudden I found my legs starting to shake. I'm starting to move around in my chair. Like, oh my. That I love that song.
Yeah, it makes fun. This one's very driving one.
Yeah, it's the first science fiction song story of Witchbound. This is a special thing. I don't know how I came to this. I wrote this song and some years ago, and I think, oh, why not something about I like science fiction. I look like films like Star Wars and such things. I say, oh no, why not write a song like this? And yeah, this is can be a dream or it can be reality.
You know, especially the lyric that when Tobias told me he was singing and singing about strange creatures taking me away. I thought about that, and I thought to myself, I know what he's talking about. I get. It's the tone in your voice, Tobias. It's a tone in your voice that it just draws you in. It's beautiful. It really is brilliant. You're a brilliant singer.
Thank you.
I understand the dream part, because this whole thing, everything that I'm doing, it came to me in a dream.
Yeah.
And hence my name's The Dreamer. My show's Hanging with the Dreamer. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right. I mean, I ended right up there in the top. I've got dream. Yeah, everything.
Ah, okay.
I'm pretty big on my dreams. So when I was listening to Interstellar Odyssey, I just like, wow, this stuff happened in a dream?
Yeah.
I mean, I can relate to this. This is great. This is great. So Stefan,
Yeah.
the story. Oh, Janice Lala agrees. Janice agrees. That's good. Thank you for being here, Janice. Andreas. Now Stefan, the creatures that are mentioned in Interstellar Odyssey, can you describe those creatures?
Ah. This is. I had no special creature in mind. Everybody can imagine which creature he wants, which he wants to be taken away. Maybe it must be female creatures, must be pretty creatures. Others maybe prefer really bad and awful monsters, or I don't know that. But I think yes, it's a little bit open because you can take ET or you can take. I have no special person or thing in mind, but it's I want to leave open a little bit to the fantasy of the people who hear the song. Yes, so it's up to you what you think, and this video is a lyric video, so it's not too much with we have not millions of dollars to make a science fiction film, but it's with the space and with these things. I think this is good to imagine what we think about it. Yes,
it takes you on a little journey, and I think the whole album is doing this in a bigger way.
So, Tobias, my question for you as a singer, as the solid frontman that you are, the solid creative spirit that you are, what's it like for you to hear your voice and to watch videos and listen to the music, and you go, "Wow, that's me! Wow, that's me!" Have you surprised yourself?
Well, not so much because of course it's not the first time I hear this tune in this way it sounds now. So we did it in studio, we recorded it. Of course you had some takes and you put the best things of everything, and then you get a demo mix and it grows step by step.
Now, Frank, you're the bass player, correct?
Yes.
So, being that solid with the drummer, being that rock, that solid driving backbeat, that solid driving rhythm, how does that make you feel? How's that make you, Frank, knowing that you're just holding down that groove and to push Stefan and Tobias, Natalie, push everybody forward?
I tried to get in touch with the music. Yes, it's a very good music, very good compositions from both writers and composers, Stefan and Martin. They made really great songs, and it's a lot of fun to play that songs, and it's a lot of fun to record that songs. And yes, I recorded the songs at Stefan's house, and it's a lot of fun to do this, and it's of course a lot of work preparing to get these songs into the right groove. It's a lot of fun to do this. It's sometimes hard work, but it's a lot of fun to do this work for the music and for the band and with the band. It's great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I love the music, especially Stefan's songs and Martin's songs.
Yeah.
And I like a lot the two voices of Tobi and Natalie. Very good voices, world class, very good voices. Yes.
Thanks.
Those voices. And we are in different directions because we have two two different voices, female voice and
Jetzt ist er weg.
and it's not
Jetzt habe ich Übertragungsprobleme.
before was one, and so we have we can
Frank, wir hören dich.
try. Oh, do you can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Stefan,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Du warst gerade kurz weg, Frank. Du warst gerade eingefroren.
I was on the other side, maybe.
Ja.
We couldn't hear him.
I'm here now again, okay? I'm here.
But if he could,
You must
me?
be
it's fine.
must little bit closer to the microphone, Frank.
All right, baby.
Yeah. You know, this is. I must say, we recorded the bass in this room here, but I had no real experience. This was a little bit, yeah.
For
It
the
did the
very
first
first
time.
time.
But it was the first time. But I think the results,
Yes.
yeah, are not bad.
Well,
But it depends
really
on the
well.
bass player, I think.
Sometimes
Yes,
not better, sometimes, okay?
I have to say that too. And Frank put his own note into the songs, and
Yeah.
great work too, Frank.
So, Fruitcake Tony is here now. Fruitcake Tony says hi. Hi to everybody. And he will be my guest next week for every month. I want to have a fan appreciation day because I really appreciate the people who come to my show every week. So, Fruitcake Tony, his show link is out on YouTube. He's going to be my guest on Fan Appreciation Day next week. So thank you for being here, Tony. So so this question is for anybody who'd like to answer it. It's what does Witchbound want to accomplish by the end of the year, by the end of 2021? What are the goals for Witchbound?
We want to get the #1 with our album in the rock and metal charts.
Of course.
No, this was.
We hope we can play concerts,
Yeah,
we hope
this
play some
also-
shows.
Yeah,
Of
that's
the year.
a big
That will be
problem.
good.
Yes. Of course,
Well,
we would like to do some shows and play live in this constellation for the first time. Yeah, but I think we have to wait.
Yeah, there will be also we have not we had more songs than we now release on the album. So I think maybe if now the album is ready, maybe sometime we begin working on new songs. But now the first step is to release this and play it live if it's possible anyway. With all this pandemic, we hope so.
Right.
And it would be good because in Germany it's also difficult. We cannot come together and play the songs in a rehearsal room because it's too much people. Momently not allowed. So we meet or we make online, and this is what I am missing, and I think the others also, to come together and play live because we have already rehearsed with the new songs and the other songs with Tobi and Natalie have not only arranged the new songs, but they have also worked on the other songs from the first album. But we've
never done it on the stage.
So this would be very good because we are a band who also wants to play live and not a project like it was intended at the first time. But yes, this we hope there will be some future. because I'm not. Yeah, I'm. I have also some problem with my ears. I don't hear so good. So I hope I can play live as long as I still can hear. No, it's not funny, but it's okay. But yes, I am no more the youngest, but I'm still hard for playing.
I understand. Listen, Stefan, I get it. My eyes. I mean, I love to be able to just do the show and do it without glasses, but and I love to be able
Normally
to.
I look like this, but now I think it's more cooler without. Yeah, okay. I still got some hair. Look. Yeah. But this must be now. And Tobi has very nice hair.
Well,
we are lucky that we have woman Natalie, the only one with really long hair. Yes.
well, speaking of Natalie and speaking of everybody else involved with the band, before I play this next video to all my dreamers that are hanging out, thank you very much, and say hi in the chat. Say hi to the band. Say hi to the band. Say hi to Witchbound from Germany. Say hi to my precious guests. Say hi to them. Ask them a question. And for those that are gonna watch, cheers! Exactly. Cheers. And for those that are going to be watching this show on the replay, my name is The Dreamer. This is my show, Hanging with the Dreamer. And my guest today is from Germany, live from Germany, Witchbound. I played one video already, Interstellar Odyssey. Yep, that's the next thing I want to talk about. It's a shirt. Stefan, where can everybody go to find Witchbound merchandise? The music, the videos, the t-shirts, and the picks, the guitar picks. Thank you, Frank.
Yes. You never can lose it. It's white. You never can lose it. You find it once.
We have at the moment we are linked in the El Puerto record shop. You can go to their page, El Puerto Records. There's in our Facebook and website there is a link where you can go directly. There you can order the album, the CD, and we have I must show you. This is a very special. This is a box.
Oh, box set.
El Puerto Records makes sometimes a box where this is now empty, but there will be the CD, and there will be autograph cards from every band member. I'm sorry I cannot show you now because there are no Matt Bischoff, and we must go here for signing. Yeah?
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice, and there will be this old school, like my shirt. This is was heißt Aufkleber, patch, sticker. Yes. And you can get also the normal. So with the shirts, and so you can get this shirt in El Puerto Records. And for the new album, now I think we will not be ready with a shirt with a cover for the release, but maybe later, because we have to organize some things for this, and maybe the bands makes also an own shop where you can get more gimmicks and more like hoodies or everything, maybe cap or the mask, but you must use special masks in Germany and all these things. So you can look on our now important is the album. This is if somebody wants a shirt, now we have this, and yeah, we must see, because merchandise is mostly sold in the concerts and the venues. And I think when we will play again live, I think this must be before we will look for making this. Maybe before also new shirts also, but now we have one step after the other, and there's a lot to do. But look on Potter shirts. Look on our website. There are already some good things where what you can buy. And this, I must tell you, this box is limited. Is
yes.
Only 111 the whole world, and there's a number. I don't know if you see it. This is number 2, and this is signed. Every box has special number. Yes, we're very lucky that Porto Records makes these things, not only with us, with other bands also, because this is, I think, a very special and nice present, and you must order it before it's sold out.
Absolutely. All the links to everything that Stefan just mentioned, everybody, down the description box below. Check out all the links, all the support links. You can subscribe to my channel through the support links. You can check out everything that Witchbound is doing down the support links, down the description box. You can even, if you like my show, you can help me out by making a contribution to my PayPal, and that will help me develop the show. Everything that I bring in through my PayPal goes right back into my show again. I don't keep any of it, and it all goes to better production gear and better webcams and better computer and everything. So please consider that. Consider supporting Witchbound. Buy their shirts, buy their box sets, limited edition box sets. Buy the box set, buy the shirts. Say hi in the chat. Get to know the members of the band. And now, for everybody that is watching right now, I'm going to share with my family of dreamers the very first time that I saw Witchbound, the very first time that I watched Witchbound's video, End of Paradise. I was captivated, and I still get the bumps on my skin, on my arm. I got them right now just thinking about it. It's just I'm telling you, this band has a bright future. They have a message to deliver. They are on a musical mission, and this band will be a big success. And for those that have not seen a Witchbound video yet, or maybe missed Interstellar Odyssey, I love that so much, Tobias. That's phenomenal. Well, this, my friends, this is a title track from the brand new CD. Get the box set, limited edition. Everybody signs it. Get the box set from El Puerto Records. Go to elpuertorecords.com. Big shout out to Matt over at El Puerto Records for introducing me to these wonderful gentlemen from Germany. Thank you very much, Matt. A big shout out to the Essential Guitarist group on Facebook. A big shout out to Jason Green. A big shout out to Personas Electronics. A big shout out to Gibson USA Guitars. A big shout out to Wolf Guitars. and all-in-one guitars here in Los Angeles. Everybody, take this in, embrace the moment, feel the same love, and watch this video. Be in awe, because if you have never seen Witchbound before, you're gonna see Witchbound now. If you and I'm telling you, let's just roll the video. I can't handle it. I can't take it anymore. Let's roll the video. That would be End of Paradise with my lovely guest, Witchbound. Well, dreamers,
lovely Natalie on vocals.
that was phenomenal, Natalie Tobias. Wow, that was great. That was great. Oh, yeah, and I don't want to forget Frank. Yeah, that's the bass, all right.
What I did with the bass, and this is a cross. I put it on the bass for the video.
Yeah.
It looks magical, I think. Isn't it? Oh, it looks good. Yeah, right. Okay.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. See that cross on your bass, Frank? That popped out at me the very first time that I saw that video. I caught that. I caught that. Yeah.
Well, not on the bass. It's on the video cross. Huh?
That adds a lot of character to the bass. It really does. Well done indeed. Tobias, what can I say that I haven't already said already? You're wonderful. You're a wonderful vocalist.
And this one, the spot is on Natalie, of course, and yeah, I think our voices harmonize very well, and it was big fun to work with her and arrange the songs, and yeah, we are very proud and happy with the result.
Yeah, I think this will be new on this album because this is changing. We have one song lead vocals Natalie, one song lead vocals Tobi, but they're both to hear on every song. So it's all teamwork.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Absolutely, yes. That's the beautiful thing about Witchbound is you could tell when well, at least I could tell anyway when I'm listening to a band or I'm listening to some music. I can hear it in the music because I mean I've been involved with music long enough to understand that everybody. Oh, where'd Frank go?
Frank is gone.
Oh no, Frank cut. There he is.
Strange creatures carry him away.
But he's back.
He's back.
In my dreams.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Frank. Can you hear okay, Frank?
Frank ist gerade irgendwie ein bisschen eingefroren in Zeitlupe. Ah, okay.
Welcome back.
Okay. Welcome back, Frank.
Here he is.
So I have to ask, just because I love the video so much, was that shot the End of Paradise video shot in a warehouse or on location somewhere?
I didn't hear it all. What did you? Well, the shot was.
Yeah, the End of Paradise video.
Was aufgenommen. This was this is a little funny because it was in a basement and it was very cold. It was about 8 degrees in summer and in winter because it's an old stone basement. And you can see on the video sometimes on both videos where the breath, you can see the breath. It looks sometimes like Tobias is smoking, but it's not smoking.
I never did.
It's the cold. It's from the cold.
It's real.
And it was very hard for Natalie also because everything was very cold, but I think it was worth it. So yes, it's a nice place, not far away. Well, in former times it was in my youth. It was a discotheque, and there Stormwitch played some gigs also. But now is a place where there are some wie heißt das Vereine? Some knights, in the Middle Ages, the knights from the Middle Ages, they have their domicile, they have their place there, and this is used for markets or something. But they have also this cave, this cellar, and there we took this video. Yeah.
Well, somebody just left a message on my phone from Sweden. Evidently, your fan base goes out to Sweden also.
Nice.
Oh, hi.
I just wanted to tell you that that's wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad.
Great.
So what's the biggest crowd? Like, what's the biggest crowd that which band has been able to play in front of before COVID hit last year?
Already played or?
Yeah, that already played, Stefan.
I think it was Rock am Herzfeld.
Yeah, there's a festival in our area. This is called Rock am Herzfeldsee, and there play big bands like Hammerfall, or also Motorhead was there. Alice Cooper was there.
Wow. Udo was there?
Yeah. And
wow.
We played there 2017. We were the first band, and it was not full until then, but it's very nice experience. It was great audience. This was one of the first gigs with Natalie. And another thing was the release show for our first CD. This was about, I don't know, maybe 400 or so, but we'd like to play bigger things also, of course. But it's also good if there are in clubs, if there are 50 people and they are good and they want to rock, and this is also a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes, depends also on the audience if a concert is good or not. On the band and on the audience. Yes.
So what was that like, playing at that festival with Alice Cooper, with Udo, with what was that like?
When we played, there was not Alice Cooper, but there was I think, do you know Lordi? This is a band from
Finland.
They all this is masked and this. There's a contest. It's called Eurovision Song Contest, where they have made 1 year the first place. And other bands, maybe you don't know, Saltatio Mortis is a band with bagpipes, Middle Ages style. They were very famous. They played on the same day, and it was very nice. Hammerfall was also there, but they played the day before. But one time I met Oscar Droniak from Hammerfall also, because he is a big fan of my former band Stormwitch, and he played a guest solo on our first album. On Terror's Legacy, he played a solo. This was for us a great honor, because he was fan of Stormwitch, and now Hammerfall is very big.
Yeah. So kind of back up a little bit, Stefan. You were saying that you saw Tenswood with the bagpipes, kind of Middle Ages, with the bagpipe players.
Yes, I don't really understand your question. They were. Yes, this is a thing in Germany. There are some bands which are getting famous with such Middle Ages music. It's called Saltatio Mortis, In Extremo, and others. I like this music also, but it's not Witchbound because we have it's more traditional metal. It's classic metal. A little bit. Some songs you will hear on the album are more modern. There are some small pieces of death metal. Yeah, some growls.
Some growls.
This is very new. Maybe some people are afraid if they hear this the first time, but it's still melodic. It's still classic.
You don't have to be afraid of
No.
Well, I'm a very exactly. And that's why I think that Witchbound is so really has connected with me, the dreamer, because it is your own. It's your own sound. It's your own creation. You're being who you are as creative, visionary artists. And that's what makes Witchbound so special. You see, can you hear me okay? Do I need to? Oh, okay. So I'm a big fan of the medieval music too, with the bagpipes and just because of my Scottish roots, my Scottish heritage, and the Celtic way, and I really love music like that. I feel very at home with music like that.
Yes, we have no bagpipes, but I can. We have one song. This is called Foreign Shores, and another intro where I play a mandolin.
Oh, wonderful!
Yes,
that's right.
The intro Foreign Shores, and I started playing mandolin some years ago, and I say, why not on this album a little bit folk, and I think it fits good in this song. It's a pirate song. It's called Foreign Shores. Tobi likes it very much. No, yeah, he's no fan of pirates.
Not my favorite, but I think that's the favorite for everyone in this album. So.
It's very good live.
It makes fun live, and there are lots of different things going on this album. So I think there's something for everyone, for every taste.
Well, Mark Taylor is here. Yeah, that's right. Mark Taylor is Scottish also. Mark, say hi to Witchbound. I'm from Germany.
Hi.
Good.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Tony.
Would it be okay? Would it be okay if I played Interstellar Odyssey one more time?
Of course. Why not?
Thank you. I'm just thinking about Mark Taylor, and everybody that's just getting here right now. Hey, Mark, this is for you, man. This is Witchbound, live from Germany. This is Interstellar Odyssey. Enjoy, Mark Taylor. This one's for you.
Once I awoke
Yes. Oh, that is wonderful. That really is wonderful,
Thank you.
Tobias. That is wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thanks.
Did Mark Taylor says hello to Witchbound. Hi, hello guys, and then said thanks. Mark said great stuff. Yeah. I thank you for being here, Mark. Check out their links down in the description box below, man. Support this band because they're gonna go somewhere. I see this band going, playing with Udo more, playing with Lordy in Finland, or Helsinki, playing, even opening for Alice Cooper. I see Witchbound doing this because Witchbound has got the power. Witchbound has the rhythm. Witchbound has the spirit and the heart. And you know, I back this band, Mark Taylor. I back Witchbound 150%. And I will always tell people about this band. This band, the music of Witchbound, it's what's been getting me out of bed for the last 2 weeks. When I go out for my morning walks, the music of Witchbound is in my head. And I go out in the blue skies and I hear the birds talking to me. I got Witchbound going through my head because this music is so driven so deep into my heart, into my mind, my soul, and I love it so much. And I feel so much. Well, Matt, how are you?
Hello. See you tomorrow, Matt.
Thank you, Matt, for being here today. And thank you for introducing me to this wonderful, 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 wonderful band. Thank you, Matt. Big shout out goes to Matt right here in the chat. Thank you, Matt. Mark Taylor, yep. See? Excellent band. Yep. Mike Taylor really likes you guys.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thanks.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we're approaching just about approaching the end. Is there anybody that you would like to give a shout out to or say hi to?
Yes, we say hi to all our friends everywhere, all around the world. And we say hi to El Porto Records and thank for everything. We say hi to you and thanks a lot for the invitation. And yes, we hope you will maybe look at our Facebook site or look at our news. Maybe you will check out our new album. It will be released on Walpurgis Night, 30th April. Yes, it's the right time for which. And maybe, we don't know, but maybe sometime we can see you on a concert, or you can see us live. We don't know what it brings.
Would be great.
Would be very great.
I agree. And I would like to just real quick just say hi to my wife Cindy if she's watching. I love you. And my 85-year-old mother that is probably sitting in the room watching this right now. And thank you. I thank Matt and El Puerto Records. And I also just want to give a quick shout out to J Lamb's Remy, because my show Hanging with the Dreamer, I got my very first article, got my very first write-up in his publication. It's the Circus of the Dark Modeling magazine. And Jay is going to feature 2 of my interviews every month. So you guys are going to be next month's feature in his magazine. So what I'll do, Stefan, is I'll send you a link to this month, and I can't believe it. Ever since I started doing this, the last thing that I thought was going to happen, I would be written up in a magazine and given a 4-page layout. You know? So big, wonderful things are happening, and I believe that. I just want to say hi to Jay and to Jay Lance Remy and Circus of Dark Radio and Rock Rage Radio, El Puerto Records. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support. For those on the replay, you've been watching Witchbound live from Germany. Stefan, Tobias, Frank, and thank you for blessing me and coming into my life and reaching into my little Dreamland Studios, and thank you. And I want you to know, Tobias and Frank and Stefan, that I would love to have you back anytime. And it would be an honor to have you guys back. And if you'd like to come back on the show, let Matt know over at El Puerto Records, or Stefan, you just message me. I would like to have you back, though.
Thanks.
Of course. I've been on. Thanks.
You know. Besides, Tobias, you're wearing an Iron Maiden T-shirt. I used to have a couple of those.
Mostly I do this.
Every day, nearly.
Yeah.
I definitely want to tell everybody, support this band. Check out all of Witchbound's links, El Puerto Records, down in the description box below. Support everything that everybody's doing. Support the show. There are some real great shows coming up. And very quickly, I'll be putting more videos out between today and next Friday for the shows coming up. But next Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Mountain Time, Guest Appreciation Day, #1, Fruitcake Tony will be here. And we'll talk about his 2 shows, Show Me Your Pick and Halenville. I appreciate all of my supporters. Get ready, because I have some real good shows scheduled for April, for the whole month. I'm already booked going into May now. Thank you guys. Witchbound, give me your time talking to me, and I will be right with you. I'm just going to, since we're about done now, I'll be right with you, and I'm just gonna play I'll Be Right Back.